Next, I would like to welcome Denton Wilson to the stage, also from the Greater Club of Casper.
Alright, that's going to be hard to go right up. I'd like to say good morning to everyone, thank you for coming. But obviously my name is Denton Wilson. I'm a junior at Kelly Walsh High School, and I've been a club member for 4 years, but this year will be 5. At the beginning of this process, I was thumbing through a rather large pack of essays I had to write, and I came across essay 1. Instructions for essay 1 reads as follows. The nominee is to write, or the applicant is to write about what the Boys and Girls Club means to him/her to be written in the words of the nominee. To me, trying to describe the Boys and Girls Club in one word is like trying to describe the ocean when you can only see it from one beach. As I started to formulate and compile this essay, several words, thoughts, and descriptions came to mind. Words such as fun, challenging, inspirational, and safe all come to mind, but only one word sticks out: love. The club is a place that provides an entertaining and secure atmosphere that kids can rely on. A lot of times these days, kids are left to their own demise, lacking proper guidance. And without the Boys and Girls Club, this could have easily been me. My parents both had a strenuous demand on their time, and were both working full-time to support our family. The club provided me with the environment that I needed in order to grow and prosper. Through the guidance of the club and my parents, I was able to form a well-rounded moral compass. A perfect example of a situation I had at the club is when I lost my temper over a game of dodgeball. Jason simply pulled me aside and explained to me how foolish I was acting. I mean, after all, I was whimpering like a small infant. Every now and then, tough love is what little punks like me need. Being shown how foolish you're acting is a great way to realign your compass. Putting your best foot forward is always a challenge, and being one that tends to procrastinate, my feet often show up a little later than they probably should. It didn't take long for the club staff to see my shortcomings, and that I wasn't exactly punctual. Once I hit 8th grade, I began receiving large assignments. At the time, I hadn't felt the need to do any of them until the night of, or a couple hours before they were due. Zach noticed my procrastination as he saw me frantically trying to make up for lost time. I guess he felt this was the right time for a lesson. As I sat down in his office, he explained the importance of grades and how pacing yourself makes it easier to achieve high marks. Zach told me a quote that I'll carry for the rest of my life, one that I believe should be sent to Hallmark. Life is like a maze, and knowledge is the map. I've really taken these words to heart as they've proven to be valuable to me and helped me stay on track during school. I first started coming to the club when I moved from Casper from Nixon, Missouri. Moving this far away from home was one of the hardest things we've dealt with as a family, which brought us closer, but I still had no place to go until I discovered the club. At first, the thought of coming to the club was very intimidating. It's a huge facility, plus there are a lot of kids. After the tour and hanging out in the teen room for a bit, I quickly went from being the new kid to a teen member. The club was there for me and helped me with the transition of the move. Without the club, I could have easily fell victim to negative peer pressure, and there's no telling where I'd be. The strength of the lessons I've learned at the club is in the love that they were taught with. Love can be defined as a strong positive emotion or regard to something or someone. So what does the club mean to me? The club means love. To many, the Boys and Girls Club is just a physical place, but to me it's much more than that. It's not only a place where I've learned to love myself, but to where I've learned to love others as well. A place where I've not only learned to reach for my full potential, but to inspire others to reach for theirs. It's a place in my heart, and through your support, I can tell it's in your hearts as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Denton. Now I'd like to bring up last, but certainly not least, Cameron Jennings.